checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
I'm great, Mike. Just called in, heard you were having a little bit of issues with your voice, so I was going to try to help give you a break, because I'm a giving type person. And I was just going to say, you know, with WWE and NXT's little deal they're doing tonight at the ECW Arena, you know, we always talk about trying to do things to make shows special and create special moments in shows. I think this is one of those things that could be good for the NXT brand if they try to make this a regular thing at the 2300 Arena. What do you think?
Thank you very much for the call, number one. I think that's a good idea. I think it is a very good idea to make it an annual event. Why not? As long as ECW still gets chanted by the fans, and as long as people are still able to drag themselves into the ring and do some things, as Bubba Ray Dudley apparently, I don't know if he can or not. I've seen Rob Van Dam out there do more things than Bubba. So we'll see what happens there. But there's always names that you can bring back that were associated with ECW, and they're going to get a pop. And 2300 Arena is the type of building that NXT should be running in. It's the type of building that AEW should be running in for a lot of their shows, and definitely the type of building that Ring of Honor should be running in. That's another one with me where I understand for cost reasons why you decide to go ahead and tape Ring of Honor when you tape Collision. It's usually how it works. It's usually Dynamite and Rampage together, and then Collision and Ring of Honor tapings that they will then take those matches and spread throughout the next following weeks. But those types of buildings, I think, one, it gives it its own identity, and two, you burn out the fans with these tapings, with these long shows, and you don't have a lot of them there to begin with anyway. So when they're tired and really not making noise, it really stands out when you watch some of these Ring of Honor matches and you see some of these Ring of Honor shows on Honor Club. If you only watch the pay-per-views, it's a completely different dynamic. But if you're watching the regular shows, it can make it a little bit tough. If you ran it at, Daly's Place, just because you own it, but if you decided to run it, there's plenty of clubs in Florida. There's plenty of VFWs that you can run and do some things with. There's plenty of places where you can go to give Ring of Honor its own identity and to make it a little bit of a more unique viewing experience. And NXT the same way. One, I think they need to have conflict with the fans in Florida. And I don't want to take away, if you're a big fan of going to Full Sail every week, I'm not trying to take it away from you, but as a viewer at home that does not go to Full Sail every single week to see my favorite wrestling show, I'd like to see it mixed up a little bit. And I think if you ran 2 weeks there and 2 weeks in Vegas, as they have talked about building a performance center in Vegas, awesome, fantastic, do that. And then in times, mix in shows like the 2300 Arena, mix in, I don't know, the Electric Ballroom or some of the other places. I mean, just for, wrestlers trying to dress sake, I don't know if the Ukrainian Cultural Club in Los Angeles would be a good place to go to, but they are obviously wrestling friendly. It is certainly a unique looking setup in that building. I would love to see what WWE could do with it when it comes to actually having some production money poured into it and doing some things there. I would love to see what they can make some of these places look like. And it would be better. And again, it just breaks up some of the monotony of always being multiple weeks at the Performance Center. It just gets it out. And that's why, again, this show, I'm looking forward to this show. And I still think it could beat AEW tonight when it comes to the ratings. Now that we know everything is over with, when it comes to the presidential election, maybe not. Maybe all, the folks that may have been watching something else, maybe they'll just be into AEW with both feet tonight. Whether they're happy or upset with what happened. Okay, cool. I need a break from this nonsense. I want to watch some wrestling, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.